This is my DWBI project on the topic analysis of top pharmaceutical company ranks based on their revenue, markets, capitalization, employee numbers. Here is my data source. I got my first data source, which is the structured data from Statista, top 100 companies, pharma and biotech, and it has index such as the KPI, the revenue, and number of employees in the year 2018. I got my second data set from Data Wrapper. It's also a structured data and it shows the revenue of the companies in the year 2018 and the countries they are. I got the last data set from Wikipedia showing the list of largest biotechnology and pharmaceutical companies ranging from the company's largest capital and their market capital in 2018 to 2013. Now, this is my R code, the R code I use for doing my ETL process. So I loaded the data from their source to the R panel in the R studio, which I cleaned with this following code and did transformation to and was loaded to SQL Server directly with the use of R codes. Now I'll move to my MOLAP, and here is my staging area. Here's my staging area. So here is my panel for truncating. This is a sequence container for truncating the table, and this is a sequence container for truncating the dimension table and the raw data. Here is my dimension table for market capital. Here is my dimension table for employee numbers, and here is my dimension table for revenue. So I will execute it. Yeah, so it has been executed successfully and the cube has been deployed. So I'll move to my SSMS, and here are the tables. They are there. This is the fact table and all the tables. So I'll move to my SSAS for my cube deployment, and there is my cube view. This is my view and this is my cube. I'll process the cube. Here is the cube processing, and the cube has deployed completely. Now I will run the cube, and the cube has been deployed successfully. Process succeeded. Now from here, this is my star schema showing all the fact table and the dimensions. From here, I'll move to my byqueries, and this is my first byquery. And it's the analysis of how the revenue generated by the pharmaceutical company influenced their market capital. Here in this byquery, we can see that Johnson & Johnson has the highest market capital. The highest market capital of 346.1 billion US dollars, and due to that they generated a very high revenue, which is 76 billion US dollars, and that's the reason why they have high market capital, which help investors to invest in the company and to help and to invest and put more into the company. And here is Perigo. They generated market capital of 5.5 billion US dollars because the revenue they could generate was 5.0 billion dollars. So we could see in this byquery that if our revenue generated are high, investors will be attracted to invest in the pharmaceutical company, as in the case of Johnson. So my byquery leads to how and what pharmaceutical companies should do to be able to generate high revenues, which must take me to the second byquery, and this is United States. You could see in United States has the highest revenue and the highest market capital in the world. when it comes to pharmaceutical company. And this was actualized due to their employability rate, the rate at which they employ professional employees, professional workers who come up with innovation and discovery every time. So we can see they have their latest value of employee is 394,155 compared to all other countries such as France, such as Germany, as we can see in Germany, as we can see in Denmark, as we can see in the United Kingdom and in Ireland. Ireland has Ireland has market capital of 51 billion and revenue of 20 million, and we can see that their employee numbers are low, that is 28,200. So if countries like this could increase the rate at which they employ professional workers and professional employees in the pharmaceutical industry who can bring in innovation and discovery of new drugs, then they would be able to generate more revenue. Which takes me to my last BI query, which which shows all the revenue, the employee numbers, the revenue in billion, and how it affected how the companies are ranked in the world. And we know due to ranking, it can affect the way people patronize them in terms of customer acceptability and their products. We can see here that Johnson and Johnson is ranked number one because their revenue is high. They have 126,400 employees and their market capital is $397.4 billion. And we can see in the case of Perigo that reverse is the case. So I would advise and recommend that for all pharmaceutical companies to go high and be ranked well for customer acceptability and product patronage, they should increase their revenue, they should increase their employee numbers, they should recruit more professional workers in order to generate more revenues and more market capital. Thank you.